Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Jim back on the What the Frick YouTube channel, and finally I'm getting this video out to you guys. I'm going to be showing you my full Blu-ray collection. It's not the biggest collection, but from when I started collecting them, which was probably 5-6 months ago, it's grown pretty fast. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing too much editing, so if you see me grabbing for them and stuff like that, that's what I'm doing. So yeah, first up right here is Ant-Man. Now, in my opinion, this is a top 5 MCU movie just for the sole fact of how different it is. And it's just, I don't know, it's one of my favorites. Paul Rudd, perfect as Ant-Man if you ask me. The humor in this movie really works for me, and just overall, this is a great movie. And then coming up right here is Avatar. Now, this is one of the older films in my collection, but not the oldest, of course, but it's been out for a good while. But I've always loved this movie ever since it came out. I used to watch it all the time when I was younger, and I don't know, the visuals in this movie on Blu-ray look absolutely excellent, and I'm just glad I have the slipcover with it and everything. I always thought that was cool that I do have this and everything. And yeah, James Cameron did a great job with this movie. Yeah, I'm glad I have it in my Blu-ray collection. Then coming up right here, one of the best Batman movies ever made, Batman Begins. I mean, what is there to be said about this? One of the best origin films of all time, in my opinion. And just overall, a great Batman movie. And I'm glad I own this one also. And then we have a movie right here, which I used to watch all the time as a kid. I can't really get through it nowadays, just for the sole fact I like Tim Burton as a director. I think he does some really cool things. But far as this movie, it's just too much for me. Not far as it being dark. I love dark movies. But it's just there's too much. It's just not enough Batman, I guess you could say, for me. And some of the stuff was just too over the top, in my opinion. I don't know. I just couldn't get into it nowadays. And yeah, Batman Returns. I'm still glad I have it, but it's definitely not that great. A thing coming up right here, I just recently picked this one up. It's The Call with Halle Berry. I have actually not even checked this movie out yet. I got it for my sister. I just keep it in my collection. I tell her she can get it whenever she wants and watches it. And watch it, actually. My bad. But yeah, I've never actually watched this movie. I'm pretty excited to check it out. And yeah, I've heard pretty good things about it. So yeah, I can't wait to check that one out. And then right here, one of the best just hero films of all time, The Dark Knight. Now, Heath Ledger, rest in peace, probably the best villain ever on screen in a superhero movie or hero movie. And this movie is just great. I could watch it anytime. I could watch it any day. Just a great movie. Absolutely great. And then we have the movie that was after that one, The Dark Knight Rises. Now, with this movie, I'm not going to lie, it is a little bit disappointing compared to The Dark Knight Batman Begins, because I think those two are way better than this one. This one's still pretty good. A lot of people would say it's better than like Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and stuff. I'd say it's about even with a film like that. But yeah, it's not really the same situation, but just a movie that's kind of close to it, in my opinion, is that one. And yeah, I mean, a little bit disappointing, but a very good ending if you ask me. And yeah, I'm still glad I own it. Here's a movie I wish I didn't own, and that is Fan 4 Stick. It's the digibook of it. I don't know why I own it, honestly. I don't know why I own it. I can't even give a good reason as to why I own it. I think it was like really cheap or something. But then, yeah, speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy 2, I have it right here on Blu-ray. Now, this movie, the first time I watched it in the theater, one of the best theater experiences of all time for me. I was with my friend and we watched it. I loved it. I thought it was better than the first one. Watched it the second time, definitely disagreed with what I said before. It's still a good MCU movie in my opinion though. On the third watch, when it came out on Netflix actually, I watched it again and I honestly really enjoyed it that third time. And yeah, I think it'd still be pretty high on my MCU ranking list if I could get that out to you guys if my storage would allow me to on my camera. Here's another movie. I have no idea I own it. Green Lantern. It's the extended cut. I don't know if that makes it any better. Ryan Reynolds in it. He's Deadpool. He's not Green Lantern, okay? And then, one of my favorite childhood movies, well, not really childhood, but just like in the middle of my age, I guess. I was like, I don't know, I can't even remember. But yeah, I Am Legend. I used to watch this movie all the time. I still am trying to get around to watching it on Blu-ray. One of my favorite post-apocalyptic movies. I can never say that word. But yeah, I really like it. Will Smith did really good in this movie. I'm pretty sure that has the version that has like the alternate ending or whatever. Then we have one of the biggest surprises, probably the biggest surprise in the movie theater I've ever had. And that's Lego Batman. Now this movie right here, I think it's an excellent Batman movie. It's hilarious and just the visuals in it, absolutely great. I think they're coming out with a Flash movie like this, but I don't think it's going to have that high of a budget. It's going to be a low budget one, which sucks, but I still probably will check it out. Here's a movie I just recently picked up also, Live Free or Die Hard. Now this is one of the better Die Hard movies, probably the second or third best. The first one's still hard to beat in my opinion. But yeah, it's pretty good. I watched it today actually. And yeah, overall it's just a good movie, good action movie. You know, it's a lot of coincidental things in it, of course, with the Die Hard movies, which you gotta expect that. And yeah, still pretty decent. I really like it. I'm glad to have it in the collection. Now, this is probably my favorite movie of all time. Most people, if you knew me personally, you would know what movie this is, and that is Logan. Now, I don't have the steelbook, the slipcover, I don't have anything, which really bothers me, but the one cool thing about this, I got it for $10. It comes with the noir version, which is the black and white version. It comes with the Blu-ray and the DVD. But yeah, this is probably my favorite movie of all time, favorite comic book movie of all time. I just absolutely love this movie. There's nothing wrong with it, in my opinion. James Mangold, one of my favorite directors. He did Walk the Line and The Wolverine. Two other great films, especially Walk the Line. And yeah, I just love this movie right here. Logan, just my favorite. But then, yeah, this is not a Blu-ray, it's actually a DVD, but it comes with all three Charlie Brown movies, which is really neat. I'm not going to talk much about that, but it's really cool. I do have that for when the holidays do come around. Then right here, I had the two-movie collection of Rise of the Planet of the Apes and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Now, my least favorite in the trilogy is actually Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. That's a lot of people's favorites, but that is my least favorite one. The first one's probably in second. The War for the Planet of the Apes is probably my number one. It's so excellent, and you might see it later on in the collection. And then, yeah, right here, I got a double feature right here with Predator 1 and Predator 2. Predator 1, still the best. Predator 2 is not very good with Danny Glover in it. But yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger in the first one did really well. I love that movie. It looks really good on Blu-ray for an older film like that. It's really cool. And then here's a movie I did an unboxing on an old channel. You guys probably don't remember that. Of course you don't. But yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming on Blu-ray. Now this movie to me is a disappointment just because this is not the iteration of Spider-Man that I like or will ever like, I think. I still like this movie though. It's still pretty decent. I just don't like the Avengers aspect with Spider-Man, I don't think, and the younger Spider-Man, in my opinion. I like this Spider-Man right here, if you can see that well. Tobey Maguire is still my favorite. But yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming is still a good enough movie to own on Blu-ray. I mean, gosh, it's a Spider-Man movie. Then right here is Spider-Man 3. Now, this is the movie I think is on par with Spider-Man Homecoming. I think it's about equal with that one. Maybe this one's even better to me. I'd rather watch this one, honestly. But yeah, it obviously has its flaws, but for what went on behind the scenes with this movie and what Sam Raimi got out to us, I think it's still decent. Topher Grace was freaking horrible in it, though. I hated him in it. And I got the first and the only Transformers movie worth watching is the first Transformers movie. I watched this yesterday. I absolutely love this movie. I could watch it every day, I think. It's so entertaining and funny. And overall, this is the reason it makes this one so good. It didn't use all the stupid sexual jokes along with the Transformers. That makes no sense. That's probably the worst mixture of all time. And yeah, the only Transformers movie worth watching if you ask me. And then right here, another movie I shouldn't even own, Revenge of the Fallen. It sucks. Not even going to talk about it. It pisses me off. And then right here, I got War for the Planet. Ooh, I about dropped it. But War for the Planet of the Apes, my favorite Planet of the Apes movie. I saw it this past year, and definitely my top 5 favorite movies of 2017. And I absolutely love it. I got the slipcover for it. It comes with the Blu-ray 3D also, which is really cool. And then right here, I have The Wolverine, another comic book movie I really enjoyed that most people did not like. James Mangold made this one, and I thought it was really good. And yeah, I'm glad I got the slipcover. It looks really nice right there. And then I have my favorite X-Men movie of all time, X-Men Days of Future Past. A really good, just superhero team-up movie. It really shows you what can happen, or what it would look like for your favorite heroes to pass away. And then, you know, of course, all in the end, it all goes away. But yeah, this movie's really cool, awesome time travel superhero film. And then my last movie in my collection is a very bad movie, but I just wanted to finish the Wolverine trilogy, and that's X-Men Origins Wolverine. The movie that ruined Deadpool and just overall just made all X-Men fans mad. And yeah, it's probably not a very good movie to end off the collection, but what am I going to do? I mean, I'm still glad I own it, honestly. But yeah, that's my Blu-ray collection right there, guys. I'll give you another update later on when I have a lot more Blu-rays and everything. And yeah, leave a like down there and subscribe down there. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Now, I almost forgot something. Probably my favorite thing in my whole collection. Honestly. I even did the outro, I think, and I didn't even end up showing you guys this. I can't believe it. But this is my DCEU Blu-ray box set. Now, it has some of my favorite DC movies, mainly Wonder Woman. I like Batman v Superman. A lot of people don't. Man of Steel's okay, and Suicide Squad's horrible, but, you know, it come with it. And it's just probably my favorite thing in my collection, just far as it being a box set with all, 4 Blu-rays. I can't wait to get Justice League and finish the DCU collection. That still included Zack Snyder. And I'm not the biggest Zack Snyder fan, but it is going to be sad seeing him not helping out with these movies with the action and everything. But yeah, definitely one of my favorite things in the collection. And yeah, like I said in the outro before, make sure to hit that like button down there. Hit that subscribe button down there. And I'll see you guys later.